hey, we got names, you know?
I'm sure you do, and I bet they're very nice names. I might even learn them.
Number 10, Samia.
It's all honey, honey, it's all honey.
Since she released her first singles in 2017, pop singer Samia has seen a rapid rise. The singer's full name is Samia Najimy Finnerty, as in Kathy Najimy and Dan Finnerty. Her parents are both veteran actors who are best known for their TV and comedy work respectively.
Made out a lot.
Yes, Dan, we made out, and we fell in love, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 more making out. Then we got married, we had a kid.
Who would have guessed that Peggy Hill's kid would become an edgy pop star? Samia may have grown up learning how to navigate the entertainment industry, but it was her artistry that broke her into music. The successes she's achieved are based on talent first and foremost.
Is there something in the movies that's better than my love?
Number 9, Olivia Wilde.
I definitely felt most confident in my skills as an actor's director. You know, in those moments of communicating with the actors, I felt just completely in my element.
Olivia Wilde has achieved tremendous success on both sides of the camera. The surname Wilde is actually a famous one, taken from Oscar Wilde, but it's just her self-given professional name. Her real name also holds esteem, but in British journalism. Andrew Coburn took his parents' legacy to America, serving as editor of Harper's Magazine and collaborating with his wife Leslie on many hard-hitting stories and documentaries.
Having spent so much of my life now covering stories overseas, wars, sort of post-apocalyptic scenes in Somalia or Afghanistan, what amazed me was how much damage could be done right here at home.
Their daughter opted for fictional filmmaking, where her award-winning parents could still have lent a lot of clout. However, Olivia Coburn adopted a stage name to honor a literary legend. She also takes advantage of her platform for activism. Despite straying from the family business of journalism, Olivia is doing the Coburn and Wilde names both a great service.
I benefited from some great female role models, and I still do, but hopefully this movie itself is a kind of role model. You know, I hope there's directors out there who decide, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it.
Number 8, Malia Ann.
Like, I guess you had to leave. Yeah. Seriously, what have you been up to?
Okay, filmmaker Malia Ann is not quite an independent celebrity yet, but she's on her way out from a very bright spotlight. Her parents are none other than former U.S. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle. Malia and Sasha Obama grew up as two of the biggest socialites in politics. The Obamas have since entered the film industry with Higher Ground Productions, but one was willing to start from the ground up.
Yeah. And it's amazing. I'm living a dream.
Going by only her first and middle name, Malia Ann co-wrote an episode of Amazon's Swarm and made the award-winning short film The Heart. These credits could be just the beginning of a promising career removed from the White House.
We hope that you enjoy the film and that it makes you feel a bit less lonely, or at least reminds you not to forget about the people who are.
Number 7, Ila George.
Please, I just want to know the truth.
No, you don't.
I promise you, my father's a good man.
Australian-American actress Ila George quickly established herself as a scene stealer with the blockbuster Mortal Engines and the TV drama Animal Kingdom. People may have been surprised to learn that George's real last name is D'Onofrio. Her father, Vincent, is a legendary Hollywood character actor who, in fact, directed George in the 2019 Western The Kid.
Ever since you got into acting, was it always a goal to kind of work with your dad?
Oh, you hope that that's going to happen. It's so difficult to make these things happen in this industry because things fall through.
I wanted it to happen,
yeah,
like a lot. Like, maybe more than she did, actually. Yeah.
It's also hard to hide the connection to Italian-Australian actress Greta Scacchi, as George is the spitting image of her mother. Nonetheless, sticking to her middle name has allowed her to cultivate her own fan base.
If we need something from someone, we cut them in. If someone brings us a job, we give them a piece. We could build a network.
Number 6, Elle King. Award-winning country rocker Elle King credits her stepdad with sparking her love for music. Her biological father is veteran actor and comedian Rob Schneider, who may have pulled some strings to get his daughter a cameo in Deuce Bigalow Male Gigolo. After that, Elle King, real name Tanner L. Schneider, went by her middle name and her mother's maiden name to break into the music industry. According to her, her famous father wasn't a model dad, sending her to weight loss camp and forgetting her birthdays. Schneider has apologized, although given their vehement disagreements over politics, Tucker Carlson's podcast might not have been an ideal choice of platform.
I apologize completely for and accept responsibility for not being the parent that I am now with my new kids. She didn't get that, and I missed a lot. And as a parent, you're going to pay for everything you miss.
Number 5, Norah Jones.
I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why.
Norah Jones has long been a beacon of modern pop stardom and jazz. Her father also had a unique impact on music around the world. She was conceived during an affair between an American concert producer and Indian sitar master Ravi Shankar. Geetali Norah Jones Shankar didn't see much of her father growing up and had her name legally shortened at age 16. She then climbed her way to great renown from the New York lounge scene.
I basically learned how to sing and play at the same time because it's kind of a coordination thing.
Sure, yeah.
So it was great practice. And every once in a while, the whole restaurant, like one person would just start clapping, and then slowly the whole restaurant would start clapping. But then usually they weren't clapping at all.
Jones has collaborated with her half-sister Anushka Shankar, who's sometimes a guest on her podcast. She may otherwise be far removed from Indian classical, but her talent and success live up to the Shankar legacy.
My heart sings for you. Play me like a rain cloud.
Number 4, Henry Wolfe and Louisa Jacobson. Singer-songwriter Henry Wolfe has made a splash in indie folk, while youngest sister Louisa Jacobson is making an impression in the family business.
I thought I might find a job. Would that be out of the question?
Only if you wish to live with me.
Well, I don't want to be idle.
Their mother is the iconic actress Meryl Streep, whose 4 children are all stars themselves. Middle daughters Mamie and Grace Gummer are particularly prolific actresses under the respected name of their sculptor father Don. Henry sticking to his middle name is a testament to his personal brand in a different industry.
I know I'm not crazy. I'm only someone else.
Louisa actually followed that credit style because there was already a Louisa Gummer in the Screen Actors Guild. It's just as well as she is making a name for herself just like her big brother and their revered parents did.
Where will you go?
I'm not sure, but don't worry. I've got a job I enjoy and plenty to do.
Will you stay in New York?
I hope so.
Number 3, Emilio Estevez.
I want the next coach of Team USA to become a household name. I want you to become synonymous with winning, and winning to become synonymous with Hendrix.
Actually, actor Emilio Estevez achieved personal stardom by not changing his name. His father, Ramon Gerard Antonio Estevez, is better known by the stage name Martin Sheen. Sheen changed his name to avoid prejudice against Hispanic Americans, but later regretted it and told Emilio not to follow suit.
He said, don't make the same mistake I did. But you're young and you want to push back against the old man. What does he know? It turns out he knew a lot.
While Emilio's brother Charlie also opted to go by Sheen, Emilio ultimately decided to follow his dad's advice. He was also reluctant to drop the catchy alliteration of his real name and, quote, didn't want to ride into the business as Martin Sheen's son. Granted, the family resemblance is hard to miss.
There was a mysterious kind of feeling I had that I knew him long before he arrived. I knew him all my life. I just didn't know when he was going to show up. When he showed up, I said, oh, you're the guy.
Number 2, Angelina Jolie.
You call this a life? Huh? Taking daddy's money, buying your dollies and your knickknacks.
Oscar winner Angelina Jolie has achieved incomparable stardom for her acting range and philanthropy. She's also one of the definitive cases of a legacy star who managed to break from the legacy.
Do you think Angelina's a breath of fresh air for Hollywood? She's there, warts and all, 100%, this is me. Whereas
Are you
others
saying
are so
how
cynical.
honest I am and outspoken?
Her father, John Voight, is himself an Oscar-winning legend, who was estranged from his children for much of their lives. Angelina Jolie Voight entered into acting under her first and middle name. She eventually made this change legal, amid conflicts with her father. Their relationship has been turbulent through the years, to say the least. Their starkly opposed political activism is particularly high-profile. But despite these conflicts, Voight and Jolie's prolific careers are separately distinguished.
I used to always tell him, you never start a fight, but you always finish it.
Number 1, Nicolas Cage. There aren't many names in Hollywood more recognizable than Nicolas Cage, and he got there without leaning on one of the most respected names in Hollywood.
You, over the side, we're changing the name. Now! Yes, it's gotta check out.
The way I looked at it, what's in a name?
Nicholas Kim Coppola is the nephew of iconic director Francis Ford Coppola, but Nicholas stands alone with a handle inspired by composer John Cage and Marvel superhero Luke Cage. Cage overcame the highest nepotism to become an acclaimed and beloved megastar in his own right. Sons Weston and Kal-El, however, seem to have been proud to enter the industry as Cages. And fair enough.
I've learned a lot from observation, self-discovery, and then also my father taught me about the importance of understanding that we are the instrument when we are acting.
Who are your favorite secret Nepo babies? Drop some names in the comments.
1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me, 'cause I'm the best baby that they never gotta keep.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.